Okay, so now you have to understand why the friends would say or come around when we split up. Now, first of all, understand most of his friends when we got married had not even met me. So remember the picture I put up of myself in my wedding dress. So they finally get to meet me at the wedding. He had this other friend that met me and was like, "Oh, okay, be that you did that." So it's not a matter of me being one of those wives that dress provocatively and all this other kind of stuff. It's not that. Actually, it was the opposite. He had the friends that noticed when they come over. All they saw was when B got with her, he had a house all of a sudden. They rented that house out. And then all of a sudden they got a bigger house. And then all this growth that they saw him go through when he got with me. See, it's all the stuff that people need to step back and look at things a little bit differently as opposed to what you heard in court or however you want to say that when I wasn't there. Again, explaining to people why my attorney was so pissed off. When he heard all the crap, he was looking like, wait a minute. So that's again the opposite aspect of what you would assume. That's his friends seeing how fast he was on, quote unquote, the come up when he got with me. That's one thing the family doesn't again see. So here, these friends, these other men, right, are looking like when we go over there, she's cooking or she's cleaning, and that's a good woman. So suddenly, and this is the thing that I need to explain to people, when there is divorce, suddenly you are the bad guy to whatever side of that family. That is just the nature of the beast and something that I've always understood. So people need to understand this about me. I can step back and really understand people at their core and act appropriately. So the thing is, again, moving out of that city when they got too many people involved in it, and me just seeing things for what they were, I had to keep it moving at the time. So now, again, now that I got a voice to be able to speak on it, this is still not even one of those things where I'm trying to cause and be some kind of ghetto story. It's not even that. Now I'm really at a place where I'm just saying, look, I'm about to meet the wife's parents, not to fight, just to meet them, so that everything can be kosher. And I'm good on this end. That's what this is all about. But speaking on this from a relationship aspect, ladies, one thing that I want to share that I learned with all these friends coming out of the woodworks, right? Strange thing, because it's one of those things where I used to, when I was dating, sometimes I didn't understand why certain guys would not take me around their friends. Now, never went to date a whole lot, so don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. But I realize sometimes men know when their friends are grimy. So a lot of the times, because I'll get the calls from some women where they're like, hey, I met this guy, but it's like he never takes me around his friends. Reassess it. Maybe his friends are just that kind of grimy. That was one situation that I learned very clearly. Like, dang, they were for real. Like, oh, they split up. One showed up to the house. I remember because I'm looking like, is that so-and-so? Showed up to the house and said, I heard y'all broke up. I never understood how y'all ended up together anyway. Those were words out of his mouth. So I'm like, now, wow, this fool listened to the one at the club and all this kind of stuff. He didn't even know. Truly, in some men fashion, they were like some little sharks in the water swimming around like, if they ever split up, I sure will. That's how life really is. Take care.